Hello everybody and welcome back to the one, the only, that's right, we're back with Geek Out. It's been a bit of a hiatus and we are coming back with a brand new structure for the way the video is going to be set up. The way we used to do it was every week we would have something we'd be showing off, something we'd be doing. Now we're going to mix it up a little bit, and every week we're going to have a few different things that we're going to be showing off. So we're going to have different segments that we will cycle through and rotate through every week. Give everybody a chance to kind of geek out about their own thing, instead of everybody geeking out about one thing every week. We'll see how it goes. Either way, we're back and we're ready to begin. So let's start with Max, because as far as I'm aware, Max has some pretty geeky stuff for us this week. So
I'm coming in with some comic books.
Let's do it.
Old school geek.
That's about as that's pretty OG classic geek.
So there's one comic book store in Salt Lake City, Black Cat Comics. If you like comics, go to them. This
it's very expensive.
But yeah, I just want to talk about comics because it's such a niche.
Wait. Go back. Are those Bloodborne comics?
Yeah, they are. So
wow.
Yeah,
oh
if you want to get into comics but you're a little intimidated, like I was, they're really kind people there. They answer any dumb questions I have. But if you're scared to get into a genre comic, like Marvel and that stuff.
Show these off while you're talking.
I'm getting there.
Here,
you can hold on to those.
Let the audience see these beautiful. We'll go one at a time here. Now, Sea of Stars. I don't know. This is nothing I've ever heard of.
So those are indie comics. So they're not mainline. They're not like by DC or Marvel. And if you're scared to get into those or try to catch up, I suggest picking up just a comic book that looks interesting to you.
Here we go. So these are like fan made.
Not fan made. No, that's a canonical. So this is background lore.
So these are actually made by from Soft. Are you serious?
They're co-writing it, I believe.
Oh my
Fact
gosh!
check me on that.
Craziest thing I've ever.
Yeah.
That's actually super dope.
Yeah, they also have Dark Souls, and there's a lot of video game comics out there. There's Witcher comics. My favorite comic book series, Hellboy. Those are the next two in the series. Here's some Invisible Kingdom and Infinite Dark.
So are these 2019
issues?
Original issues?
Yeah. All these guys were released 2019. These guys are Sci-Fi. If you like space nuns and lesbians, it's a good one.
An interesting combination.
And if you like existential crisis and horror and entropy.
Horror. Halloween. It's October.
Right.
Hopefully it's still October when this video comes out.
This is a fun little series for you. Here you go. Show off those. Those guys are just like their own little independent comic book series, sci-fi, horror. Another good Bloodborne one for you. Just the artwork on these ones are amazing. Look at that.
I gotta see
Look at that, boy. No, okay.
Elephant in the room. I have to ask the question. How much did all this cost, though?
So comic books are a little expensive.
Was this breaking the bank here to get all this stuff?
The first 4 you had was $20, so they're about $5.
That's a bit much.
It's a bit much, but again, so also about those comics is it's been 3 months since I last bought comics, and those were the next issues that I needed.
So you have
it's like $5 every month or so.
A monthly comic book.
Yeah, like you can get enough to read for a month for like $30, and then you have like the next couple months. This series it's my favorite. It's called Isola.
I like the artwork.
And these are the ultimate covers, and it's very much Princess Mononoke vibes.
Okay. I wish that
more Hellboy.
You could actually see the backs of these.
I mean, you can if you take them out.
I'm not gonna do that. I'll let you do that.
That's fair. Also, this one I felt like showing off. It's a new series they're bringing back because they used to have Samurai Jack comics, but now they're releasing new ones called Lost World, and they're really good.
And it's
Samurai Jack. This one's called Stray Toasters. You might recognize it from the Secret Geek gift exchange. This is the one our lovely editor gave me.
Yes.
For the name, it looks much edgier than.
Look at the synopsis. And you're gonna have to bleep this out because what the is going on in this? I'm reading I've only read the first couple pages, and I'm still just like, It's just so much.
Wait, wait.
Like, there's so much going on, and then there's chitter chatter. This guy's getting chased by, I think, Satan. And then there's this scene over here where this guy's like head in a freaking machine that floats with crows, and his brain falls out.
It's like it's like a bunch of different short stories?
No, it's all one connected story. And I don't know what it means.
That's really abstract.
It's really abstract. I love it. But I'm also like, huh? It's wild. Look up the synopsis of it, and let me know what you think of it.
I'm gonna have to read the Spark Notes on this one.
Yeah. Oh, I did get the Samurai Jack. Yeah.
You want to use comics?
Oh, this is the other one I wanted to talk about. Again, we're geeking out.
Oh,
Spider-Verse.
Oh.
There's something special in this one. So, if you want to open it up, you can.
All right. Well, this is the one that we will open up here.
There's a fandom thing called Spider-Sonas.
Okay.
Where people come up with their own versions of their own Spider People, and Marvel saw these and read the synopsis, and they're like, wow, these are amazing, these are really cool, I want to show them off. And so in the back of this comic book, they gave the Sonas all, the next page, all of them, like, synopsis, and had professional artists draw them.
Whoa!
So the Spinster, V, and I'll scan these for you so you can post them. Love this one.
Whoa!
Spider Marionette. They look amazing, and it was super cool to see them include this because it's the Spider-Verse and like infinite possibilities.
So these are just fans that
those are fan made
that sent in their
personas of their own Spider-Mans, how they would see themselves as Spider-Man,
and even like the country as well.
Yeah,
Thailand. That one's Thai. Wow, interesting. Very interesting.
It's so cool. I love comic books. I love reading about comic books. I think it's a really cool like in between of like video games and movies. They also have D&D comics where like you actually play through the comic book, which is fun. It's worth checking out.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works. I've only seen it, and I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. But yeah, comic books. Love them. If you're in the Salt Lake City area, Black Hat Comics is where it's at.
If you're not in the Salt Lake City area,
look it up. But yeah, those are all my comics that I have not read.
Well,
to read.
Not all of your comics
stacks.
ever.
But yeah, no, I have another stack at home.
All right.
Of red comics.
I dig. I did not know Bloodborne comics or Dark Souls comics existed.
There's comics.
All right, moving on. One segment that I'd like to start making a little bit more frequent is something I like to call hidden gems. There are a lot of media, I guess is the correct phraseology there.
Yeah.
That kind of goes under the radar. For example, this week we have a couple really major game releases. It's October 25th as of the recording of this episode. So today we have the release of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's the release of Outer World. No, today was Outer Worlds. It was both.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but those are everybody.
Killer.
Yeah, everybody knows about those.
Yeah.
What I want to talk about is a game that kind of slid under the radar, at least for a lot of people. I get a lot of kind of hands-on with all the games that are coming out, which makes it really nice because I get to see these games that a lot of people just don't know about. Yeah. The one I'd like to talk about today was the game Concrete Genie. It's a PlayStation 4 exclusive that came out last week as of this recording. But it's one of those that I'd like to consider somewhat of a hidden gem. So Concrete Genie, and I have played a little bit of it, it's a very casual experience. So it's not, it's no more than, I think it's probably maybe a 10-hour game tops. Very casual. It's kind of designed more for that casual audience, children kind of a thing.
Okay.
The premise, the synopsis is you're this kid who's living in like a really dull, bleak kind of...
it's this game.
Yeah.
I just remembered it. Yeah.
A really dull, bleak, like port town that has like no life and no color. And he ends up getting like this magical paintbrush.
Yeah.
And so you go through and you just like paint the city and bring the city back to life. And what I thought was cool, it's a really simple premise, and like the mechanics of the game are super basic, and the whole thing is just about like bringing the city to life. But it's really cool because you can literally paint, at least from what I've experienced so far in the game, you can paint like any surface.
Yeah.
So to get to the end of the game, you only have to paint so many like select walls or whatever to like finish the game. But like essentially, you could go back and like paint the whole city.
Yeah, and you can. Isn't it like you can create monsters?
Yeah, so
companions?
there's like all kinds of different. It's very
so cute.
it's really intuitive. Like it gives you. It's mostly kind of set things, so you're not just like painting a lot of stuff freehand. It's they give you templates, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
So it's like, here's like a tree template, but you can mix and match, and it's like if you choose like this tree template, you can paint however you want, and let's say you make like a weird like figure 8 thing, the tree's branches will grow into like this figure 8 and like cool game. They also have a virtual reality version as well that you can play, which I haven't played because I don't have a
Looks
VR.
like someone's buying a PSVR in this game.
Hey,
that someone is me.
This going off on a slight tangent, if you're going to pick up a PSVR, this is the year to do it. I have it on very good authority, namely an official PlayStation rep, that the holiday deals on PSVR is going to be pretty killer this year. We're talking about like $100.
Whoa, okay, yeah, that's pretty killer.
That's a pretty killer deal. Yeah, if you're gonna do it, this is the year to do so for sure.
They're like $400.
They're like $300 normally or something like that.
That's
yeah.
still
It's like 2/3 off.
Yeah.
Might as well. So give it a play. Like even if you're not into that kind of thing, like it's a really just kind of chill experience. There's the hidden gem for the week. A beautiful little treasure that
truly a gem.
flew under the radar. It didn't have a lot of publicity or advertising or anything. Check it out. I'm all for indie studios and supporting indie studios. They are the future. They are the future. So
indeed. So you call yourself a Pokemon master, yeah?
Yes, I do.
Well, we're going to test that out.
Okay.
I'm going to find out how well you know these Pokemon by asking you to name that Pokemon, but through the Pokedex entries. And only the Pokedex entries.
Excellent. I don't know if the viewers remember, but we did do an episode, oh boy, it was like a year and a half ago now, where we were naming Pokemon based off of the sound that they make in the games. Were you here for that? Or
I was not.
I think that was before your time.
This Pokemon can be seen napping in bright sunlight. There is a seed on its back. By soaking up the sun's rays, the seeds grow progressively larger.
That sounds like a Bulbasaur to me, but hold on, let me think about this. I'm gonna say Bulbasaur, number 1.
You are correct.
Okay.
These are we're starting off easy.
All right. I was gonna say there's only like one Pokemon with a seed on it.
Can't believe I almost made you overthink that. Withdraws its sharp claws into its paws to sneakily sneak about without making any incriminating footsteps. For some reason, this Pokemon loves shiny coins that glitter in the light.
Meowth?
Mm-hmm.
It's Meowth.
It's
the
Meowth.
shiny coins gave it away.
Mm-hmm.
Meowth loves
That's
these
what gave it
coins.
away.
It was what gave it away, actually. Otherwise, I would have said like Sneasel or something.
This Pokemon undertakes research every day in an effort to solve the mysteries of the world. However, this Pokemon apparently forgets everything it has learned when its shoulder on its head comes off.
Slowking has a shoulder on its head. Is it Slowking?
It is Slowking.
Okay, alright.
You are killing it right now.
I'm 3 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
The Pokemon Master, resident Pokemon Master.
So far, you're proving yourself correct with that.
Okay.
Next Pokemon.
I can't fail now. I have to maintain my title.
This Pokemon, when exposed to strong wind, its body quickly dwindles away. Groups of this Pokemon cluster under the eaves of houses to escape the ravaging winds.
Okay, so it's gonna be a bat, which doesn't narrow it down very much because even in the first like 5 generations, there are plenty of bats. Give me just a little bit more to go on.
This Pokemon is largely composed of gaseous matter.
Ghastly?
Correct.
They hang. Oh my! Really?
Just a little breeze kills them, apparently. If one beckons you while it's floating in the darkness, you must never approach it. This Pokemon will try to lick you with its tongue and steal your life away.
Haunter.
Mm-hmm.
All the way. Haunter's all
Dirty
about that.
tongue boy.
All about that licking.
Dirty tongue boy.
Funny story. Lickitung, the licking Pokemon, cannot learn the move Lick in the games.
This is the evolved form of, and I'm not going to give you that,
That would give it away pretty easily. Of something.
that's overcome its sadness at the loss of its mother and has grown tough. This Pokemon's temper has hardened spirit, is not easily broken.
It's Marowak.
Yep.
It is Marowak.
Mm-hmm. That indeed is Marowak. I want to give you what the fans tell me this one does and see if you can get it from this.
Okay.
And then I'll give you its Pokedex entry.
Sure.
If you anger it, it will steal your mom and marry her.
It will steal your mom.
And marry her. I should reword that. It will marry your mom. In the anime, this Pokemon is seen with someone's mom a lot.
Professor Oak.
Nope.
I'm just kidding. It's Mr. Mime?
Yes.
Mr. Mime.
Why is his hand on her knee all the time? Where's that hand going, Mr. Mime? I don't like where you put that hand.
That's true. That's true. It's Ash's mom's servant, maid. What?
This Pokemon is capable of retrieving itself entirely back restarting that. This Pokemon is capable of reverting itself entirely back to program data and entering cyberspace. This Pokemon is copy protected, so it cannot be duplicated by copying.
It's gonna be in the Porygon line, so it's. I'm gonna say Porygon because Kanto.
Yes,
The original.
It is Porygon.
Okay.
You know that.
All right. Hit me.
This Pokemon bounces around on its tail.
Spoink.
Yes.
And
Did
if
you
it
know-
stops, it dies.
So sad.
I've heard that Pokedex entry before. It was in like a top 10 list of like the saddest Pokemon entries.
It's true. This Pokemon generates energy for laying strong curses by sticking pins into its own body. This Pokemon was originally a pitiful plush doll that was thrown away.
I think that is Bayonet.
Bayonet.
Shuppet's evolution.
Oh, hey, it's so freaky. It has a zipper for a mouth and
It
everything.
does.
This
Okay.
Pokemon's body
Mhm.
is completely hollow. There's nothing in it at all. It is said that its body is like a black hole. This Pokemon will absorb anything into its body, but nothing will ever come back out.
Ooh, this one's a little bit more tricky. I'm thinking Spiritomb, or maybe like Cofagrigus. Okay, it's hollow. It absorbs things into its body and nothing comes out, correct?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with my gut and say Spiritomb.
Ooh, it's your first one. It's
No!
Dusclops.
It is Dusclops. Oh, okay. Alright, well.
Oof. Well, that's one out of whatever.
One out of
we're on.
plenty. One out of plenty. We're still good to go. We're still plenty good to go.
Mhm. This Pokemon is said to be the personification of land itself.
Landorus?
Nope.
Or... No, that was not my final answer, though.
No, 'cause I
Keep
wasn't
going.
done.
Keep going.
Legends tell of its many clashes against another Pokemon.
It's Groudon.
Yes.
It's Groudon.
It's
because it
Groudon.
clashes with Kyogre.
Mhm.
Always.
It's always fighting Kyogre.
Always. They're always fighting.
What about this Pokemon?
What about it? Let's hear it.
When its antenna hits each other, it sounds like the music of a xylophone.
Kricketot.
Correct.
Okay. It
Mm-hmm.
was either that or Cricketune.
You're back on.
But
You're
Kricketot.
back.
I'm on fire. I'm back.
Mhm.
I'm back in the game.
It gets its nutrients from photosynthesis. It lives a quiet life deep in the forest where clean rivers flow.
Deep in the forest where the rivers flow. Leafeon?
Yes!
Oh,
Amazing.
shoot. Okay, well, I know you're doing it a generation at a time, it seems, and there's
Yeah.
honestly not, at least thinking about it, there's not a whole lot of grass-type Pokemon from 4th, at least not a lot of memorable grass-type Pokemon from 4th gen.
Mm-hmm. This Pokemon shines a light that absorbs the life energy of people and Pokemon, which becomes its fuel that it burns.
Is it Dusknoir?
Is that your final answer?
You're making me second guess myself here. Let me think on it for just like a couple seconds here about what else it could be. Yeah, that's my final answer, Dusknoir.
It's Litwick.
Oh shoot! Okay,
Litwick.
okay. That's my second failure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing my Pokemon Master card here.
Each of them carries a mask that used to be its face when it was human.
That's Yamask.
Mm-hmm.
It is Yamask.
There you go.
I do remember that one.
And then the final Pokemon that I'm going to be asking you.
Mm-hmm.
This Pokemon is lacking sight. It's unaware of its surroundings, so it bumps into things and eats anything that moves. This Pokemon, lacking sight, is unaware of its surroundings, so it bumps into things and eats anything that moves. Would you like me to roughly describe it?
I feel like that's kind of cheating, but I don't know if I'll get it otherwise. Go ahead, yeah.
It's blue and black.
It's Woobat. No, it's not Woobat.
It has emo hair with a spike coming out the top of its hair. He looks very doofy and happy.
Is it Swoobat?
No.
Really? Oh my gosh, I'm an absolute failure. Hold on, don't tell me, I'm gonna get this. Blue and black.
It has like some purple dots on its collar of black.
What in the world? How am I'm gonna hate myself for not getting this. Alright,
I just hatched it from an egg today.
hit me.
Dino?
Oh, shoot. Shoot.
got that
Okay.
emo.
Yeah. It does. You're right. It is blue and black.
Well, you had
Oh.
3 wrong.
Yeah.
Out of however
That's a
many
pretty
that-
good track
However
record.
many we did.
That's a pretty good track
boom.
record.
I think you're still Pokemaster.
Yeah. Well, the Pokemaster of student media
You
here,
got
at least.
the plant type really well, but then again, I was going in order.
It's true.
So that
it
was
is
a little bit of
true.
a hint, but
I'm,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to brush up on my Gen 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little rusty on my Gen 5.
But that's quiz time.
All right.
Join us next time for a new subject and new contestants.
All right. In the spirit of Halloween, by the time this comes out, it's probably going to be pretty close to Halloween. So, in the spirit of Halloween, I also have another segment that I like to call the Rabbit Hole, where we get to explore a little bit of the deeper or darker side of the internet, as I probably spend more time than is healthy on the deep dark side of the internet. So I've got a little video to share. So this is an older video. This is like 11 years old. It's
The title worries me.
okay. Yes. So this video is called Crooked Rot, and it is by a man by the name of David Firth, who only has, as far as I can tell, has only done a handful of things. He has a few random YouTube videos that are quite disturbing. Again, this is about 11 years old. I stumbled upon this not long ago, but it's, I'm just gonna let you watch it. I'll just let you react to it. I reacted, it was very late when I first saw this, so I'm just gonna let you watch it and see how you feel. I'm gonna turn this down just a touch so we don't catch too much of the sound on the camera.
Already feels like a Tool music video.
Yeah, not far off. Not terribly far off.
Why can't we be so bad?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it's only a couple minutes long. It's not terribly long. It gets more and more bizarre
Yeah.
as time goes on. As you're watching this, I want you to think about what is potentially the underlying message in this video.
That's what I was trying to think of from the start.
Yeah. Those classic foam mannequins. So there you go.
Huh.
Yeah.
There's definitely
It's something. It's
there's
something.
a message there.
Hold on, I gotta check one thing
Who
here.
is David Firth? What has he done? Is he the guy
okay.
behind Salad Fingers?
Yes. So okay. Yeah, David Firth was the psycho behind the Salad Fingers series.
That's
So that-
still going. by
That
the
that
way.
is it really?
Yeah.
Oh well.
He
Anyway,
released one this year, I think.
that may help to kind of see where he gets his
Inspirations.
where that comes from. But yeah, he did not make a lot of things in the stop motion realm.
No,
But the ones he did, as you can clearly see, are quite disturbing. So
they're fun.
give it a look, especially this one. And yeah, check out his other videos.
If you haven't watched Salad Fingers, well,
uh,
maybe you want to
that's a
stay
rabbit.
that way.
That's a rabbit hole all of its own.
Are we doing weekly still?
That's the plan. The plan is to
We're
bring
gonna do
them
weeklies.
back weekly.
We're doing weekly
So-
Geek Outs.
Prepare to geek every week,
Prepare to geek out.
and
Every week.
not just on Geek This Week.
Not just geek this week.
Prepare to geek out twice. Every
4
week.
times as much. 3 more times than
Yeah.
1 month.
Anyway. Prepare to geek more than you currently are.
Prepare to geek out
Yeah.
with us more often than we normally would. Well, that'll do it for us this week. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe down below, and catch us next week. Oh, and it's almost Halloween, so have a happy Halloween, everybody.
Geek out.